Hey guys, so I'm making a questions and answers video today. In my last video I asked you if anyone had any questions, and I also set up a Facebook status to ask if anyone had any questions. So these are the questions and here are my answers. Melinda asks, were you scared when you had your first blood transfusion? What was going through your head? My first blood transfusion was in my first emergency visit to hospital, and to be honest, I felt so bad. I didn't care what they would do to me. I just wanted to feel better. I didn't realise how severe things were, and I actually didn't really know what a blood transfusion was. Nothing was really going through my head like the whole time because I was asleep for all of it, because the blood transfusion started about 1 in the morning. So all I can remember was waking up and feeling a whole lot better. Jess asks, what is your most debilitating symptom? It would have to be my severe blood loss. I lose blood every day, and it makes me fatigue very easily, and I am anemic because of it. In flare-ups I can't move from bed because of how fatigued I am, and I have absolutely no stamina. Another thing that comes hand in hand with that is my inability to absorb any nutrients from food, so I'm very deficient in a lot of vitamins and minerals, mainly iron, which also makes me fatigue more easily and makes me have absolutely no energy sometimes. Jess also asks, do you feel that your Crohns/ulcerated colitis affects how you feel about yourself in relation to boys? Since I've been diagnosed, I haven't had a boyfriend. I guess my illness kind of makes me shy away from boys. I sometimes think, why would anyone choose like the sick girl? In the same way, I don't want to bring a guy into my life and having to deal with everything that I go through. Yeah, if that makes sense. My mum asks, how much did your mummy mean to you when you are feeling unwell? Mum, you mean the world to me if I feel unwell or if I'm having a great day. Wendy asks, how do you know when you need a blood transfusion? I get regular blood tests, and when my hemoglobin level drops below 70, that's usually the indicator that I need a blood transfusion. Brad asks, what is your biggest fear of the illness? My biggest fear right now is the possibility of maybe having to have surgery and having to have a bag for the rest of my life. I already struggle with body image, and if I had to get a bag, I think it would be bad for me. Don't get me wrong, if the time came when I absolutely needed to have surgery, I would definitely get it. But right now, I just don't think it's worth it. Tasha asks, best thing that's come out of your illness? My whole outlook or perspective of what, is that how you say it? Perspective of life has changed. I know not to take anything for granted now, and life is basically a beautiful gift that we need to cherish. I have also met so many amazing people along my journey, some with Crohn's disease and UC, and some with other chronic illness. And that probably wouldn't have happened if I didn't get into programs such as the Starlight Foundation and Livewire. So big thumbs up for them. Bree asks, how will you cope with having Crohn's disease for the rest of your life? I've honestly never thought of this. I guess I'll just take each day as it comes, keep fighting, and hope and pray for a cure. So these questions are off YouTube now. The last questions were off Facebook. Christoph, I hope I'm saying that right. Do you get anemic? Yes, I always am anemic. My hemoglobin levels and my iron levels are always below average, even in good times. Darlene asks, when you have a flare, how does it affect your family? I think they are used to it now. They know my symptoms, and they know when I'm having a bad day, and they know when I'm sick, and they can just deal with it now. When I first got diagnosed, I think it had a huge effect on them because they didn't know what was going to happen to me and what was even going on. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any more questions, just leave them in the comments below. I'll make another questions and answers video if I get enough questions in the upcoming weeks. If not, I'll personal message you and answer your question. Yeah, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye!